Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. Damian Lillard has long been the face of the Portland Trailblazers, has now played 11 seasons in the NBA, has proven to be one of the game's top point guards, a great scorer in the league. Actually, this past season, he averaged a career high 32.2 points a contest. After making the playoffs for 8 straight seasons, they have missed the playoffs each of the last 2 seasons, going 33 and 49 last season and 27 and 55 the previous season. The ultimate heights they reached with Lillard was in 2018-19 when they reached the conference finals. Now, there's been a huge debate. There's people siding with Lillard, saying he's being loyal, wanting to stay with Portland. Others saying he needs to bail ship, move on, try to get that elusive ring. It's really been a debate. Damian Lillard has even gotten himself involved in it. Well, his longtime backcourt partner, CJ McCollum, who was a teammate of his for 8.5 seasons and was in the starting backcourt with them for about 6.5 of those seasons, went on ESPN First Take, and he had this to say about what he believes is going to happen with Damian Lillard. So here he is with Stephen A. Smith and Chris Mad Dog Russo. Let's take a listen.
Obviously, I know Dan. We just had wine and sushi last week, but I think this is me taking all of that out, taking that all out of the equation. This is a Dame telling me these types of things. I think the franchise is at a crossroad where they got to make a decision. Do you want to rebuild? Do you want to kind of build around some of the younger guys there? You got Sharp, you got Anthony, you got the number 3 pick, you got a lot of other pieces that you can kind of build around and hit the restart button. Or you could try to get a player or players around Dame to kind of contend for a championship. So I think
it's definitely a tough decision. Yes, Portland has the 3rd overall pick. Anthony Simons has proven to be a good scorer. Shaedon Sharp played a large role for Portland to end this season as a rookie. And with that 3rd pick, it's looking like they might be able to get Scoot Henderson with that pick. But the other thing is, if you want to go for that championship, do you package that 3rd pick, maybe a Shaedon Sharp, maybe an Anthony Simons, and really try to get Damian Lillard a championship caliber team, or do you rebuild?
I've said it before, the market will dictate what happens here. You can talk to AG all you want. You can talk to Dame all you want. He's very headstrong. He's going to do what he wants. And I don't think
Stephen A's just shaking his head. I think he knows no free agents, at least no big-time free agents are going to sign with Portland. That just never happens.
He's going to ask out. I don't think he's going to request out. But I will say this. I think based on how the draft goes and what happens leading up to the draft, if they're not positioned to have what we consider a title contending team or a puncher's chance. He's a boxer, right? He just wants a puncher's chance, and right now they do not have a puncher's chance. I think the fans can recognize that. The rest of the league can recognize that. And I think they will have a discussion where they try to figure out what's best for him and where he should go. We talked about Miami. We've talked about Brooklyn. We've talked about your Knicks. I don't think your Knicks are going to be able to get him, but you never know.
I'm a Knicks fan, too, and I don't foresee it. We have Brunson. I'm not sure a backcourt as explosive as it would be Brunson and Lillard, if that could work defensively, would be super small.
Business. It's more about what teams can offer for Dame. Who has the right assets? Because he can want to go where he wants to go. You can want him to go to a big market or to Boston or to all of these cities, but the pieces have to work. And I think for them as an organization, they're at a crossroad. If I was a betting man, I would say this is the last that we've seen of him there.
And that last thing is what Portland fans are really going to be interested in. CJ McCollum saying if he was a betting man, he believes this is the last we have seen of Dame Dollar in Portland. He mentioned that what he's saying isn't what came from Lillard, but they've been friends a while. He mentioned they just had wine and sushi together. You have to think Lillard might have said something to him. Of course, McCollum is now on the New Orleans Pelicans. This was Damian Lillard talks hypothetical trades. The Heat Nets both have capable rosters. So appearing Tuesday on Showtime Sports The Last Stand, 32-year-old was asked about rumors and speculation of a potential trade to the Heat, Nets, New York Knicks, or Boston Celtics. Lillard immediately said Miami obviously known that Heat All-Star center Bam Adebayo is his dog. He went on to call Nets wing Mikal Bridges his dog as well, and he added that both Miami and Brooklyn have capable rosters. But in response to a follow-up questions regarding whether he believes he will still be a member of the Blazers when the 2023-24 NBA regular season begins, Lillard says, I do. So yes, he is steadfast in wanting to bring a title to Portland. I just don't know if it's going to happen. They don't attract big name free agents. Jeremy Grant is a free agent this offseason. He could be off the team. So what do you guys think? Do you think CJ McCollum is correct? I mean, he didn't flat out say that Damian Lillard won't play for Portland again, but he's leaning towards that being the case. Do you think Lillard moves on to another team? We've seen a lot of big names change addresses in recent seasons. Could Damian Lillard be the next? He signed until 2026-27. He's got an absolutely large contract, but as I mentioned, averaged over 32 points per game last season. He's still one of the more dynamic players in the league. It's my birthday, guys. Teacher Talking Sports. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.